Okay, good morning guys, and today we're doing another video. This time we're going to talk about a little bit more about lighting and what you can do to get better lighting for your videos and your photos. Today I'm being lit by the ambient light around, which is the fluorescent lighting, and I'm also being lit by a soft light over here on the right. In a while, in the second video, I'll explain what that light is, how to set it up, and why you want to use powered lights. But today we're going to talk about this. The 5-in-1 portable reflector. This is a fairly new invention, okay? It was invented when someone found out a way to make a foldable screen, which you could fold it up, open it up, and it'll expand, okay? And it was first seen, if I'm not mistaken, in car shades. They have since then used this for film, for tenting technology, and a lot of other instant assembly devices. You can buy one of these things, this collapsible reflector, for about 50 to 60 ringgit. It's fantastic. It's a great addition to your production kit. So what exactly is it? Let's open it up and have a look. The kit comes in this case, and inside the case you will find a foldable reflector, which opens up beautifully to something like this. Now, straight away, you'll be asking, what is a 5-in-1? Well, the silver side is a reflector. As you can see, the other side of my face is now lit. No lit, no lit, no light, got light. Okay, that's the silver part. You can also use the black part for negative fill. Notice the shadows, they've become even stronger. Okay, and this is a very key concept of lighting. Many people misunderstand the word lighting to mean I need to put light. Lighting means I need to control light, and in some cases you need to block the light. Like now I'm blocking half the light on my body. Only my head is being lit. Sometimes you need to do that as well. This concept of blocking is called flagging, F-L-A-G-I-N-G, flagging. I think it's 2 G's, okay? If you want to learn more about flagging, just go online, Google it. What is flagging? How do you create flags? By the way, you can make flags of your own. All of these things you can make on your own. I'll show you in a while. All right, so that's flagging, and that is a reflector, okay? Now, it's called 5-in-1 because if you unzip this device, like this, I'm removing the top skin, you now have 2 more additional pieces which you can use. The internal one is a translucent piece. Translucent means light can travel through it. And if I put it here like that, and if I come closer, you can see that it is giving me very, very soft lighting. This is not a reflector. This is called a diffuser. This is used to let light go through and disperse. Okay, if you watch the earlier videos, I explained rather briefly what a diffuser does. That's a diffuser, okay? Now, you can also use it as a fill, all right? The other side was silver just now, which gave you a very strong fill, but sometimes I like to only use white. White gives me a very soft fill, and it's more pleasing to the eye. All right, so that's it. 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3. Remember, silver reflector, black flag, diffusion. That's 3 uses altogether. But here's the other 2, and this one is also pretty cool. If you take this sleeve and invert it the other way around, it now becomes gold, all right, and white. All right, and if you cover the sleeve back again, if you cover the diffusion again, you get gold reflector, a gold colored reflector, or a white colored reflector. Okay, so you are now beginning to see that this one device can do many things. But let me show you the real power. With one device, you can actually hang this up as a reflector on one side, put a piece of cardboard inside this one, and use it as a fill. underneath my face over here. All right? Can you see the advantage? One device, multiple applications to shape light. That's right, folks. This is used to shape light. It has nothing to do with the intensity of the light. It has nothing to do with the color of the light. Just where the light hits you, how it hits you, and how much it hits you. Got it? That's your 5-in-1 reflector. You can go and buy one if you want. It's only 50 ringgit. It'll last you for years. Now, with that said, what happened to us guys, us older folk, who had to learn how to reflect and diffuse light before this thing was invented? We had to make our own. We had to understand the concept of soft lighting or diffuse lighting. Let me adjust this a bit. And we had to learn how to make our own lights. Okay. All right, so the first tip I'm going to teach you, or I'm going to introduce to you, is to take a drive to your closest stationery shop, either Tesco or Libraco or any other young ones, popular, and look for this. That is a sheet of polycarbonate plastic, if I'm not mistaken. And we use this in arts and crafts to cut out patterns, to cut out shapes. I use it as a reflector. Cheap as chips, $2.50 if I'm not mistaken, waterproof. If it starts to rain, fantastic, you got an umbrella. Now I bought the A3 size if I'm not mistaken, or this is slightly larger than A3, okay? If you want a bigger one, please feel free to buy two, put them together and tape it up with some cloth masking tape. Now you have a bigger reflector which you can fold and keep and get on with your life. All right? Total cost of two is 5 ringgit. If you lose it, you lose 5 ringgit. The earlier one, if you lose it, if it rips, if it tears, it's 50 bucks. And I'm pretty sure you won't be able to fix that one. Or even if you can fix that one, yeah, it's going to be a pain. This is the cheapest option. This is what a lot of industry professionals use, because if we are traveling in a plane, if you're going overseas, if you're traveling to a foreign country, we don't want to carry additional bulk. This thing you can buy anywhere on the planet. And even if you can't get a polycarbonate sheet like this, you can always buy this. These are mounting boards. And mounting boards are seriously ubiquitous. They are everywhere. You've got multicolored mounting boards. The ones I bought are black because that's what I do. I only shoot in black or white. And the other sides are white. Okay? Again, cheap as chips. You can use it as a reflector. Let me see whether I can light my face like that. I can put one under here as well. All right. You can even use it as a negative fill. This is called a negative fill. And you can use a positive fill like that. Again, it does the same job as the more expensive ones, and these are disposable. These are not waterproof, but they come in larger sheets. And they are readily available around the world. This one is $5 a card, $10 for two. By all means, go and get some. You've got multiple colors. If you want to play with like background, you can do this as background photography. Let me show you. Put this behind the head like that, take some photographs. I don't know what you want to do. You can do whatever you like, all right? Okay, that's mounting boards. This is another polycarbonate sheet. That one was white in color. This one is translucent. It's really translucent, okay? And this one is, I usually use this as soft diffusion, okay? I also use this sometimes as an umbrella. I have an assortment of this in my bag. I have a large bag which carries all sorts of diffusion material, card material, clips, tape, masking tapes, blue tack. You know what blue tack is? It's that little plasticine thing which you use to stick, okay? And I travel with that to locations, and it lights everything up, okay? The last one, and this one is pretty wonderful, all right? You will soon realize that once you start lighting scenes, okay? By the way, this is great for lighting an object like a host or an MC or someone talking on a camera. But there will come a time where you will need to light an entire scene, not just me, but the background, objects in the background, groups of people in the background, and you will need to get the light to hit them at just the right manner, in just the right way. Now, buying a lot of $50 5-in-1 reflectors will make your your bank account deplete really fast, okay? You could use the foam boards and the polycarbonate cards if you want, but I find that the cheapest method for me and the most efficient method for me is to buy organza curtain cloth. This is curtain cloth. All right, the actual phrase for it is called organza or chiffon, okay? And you can go to Kamdar or to any cloth shop and ask them, I want to buy curtain cloth, I want to buy the very sheer, S-H-E-E-R, sheer curtain cloth. That is curtain cloth that you can see through, okay? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the cheapest one out there. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, sir, I can't be bothered to stand there and block this and block that. I need a way to hang it up. And this is your way. If you look at the previous videos, I was introducing you guys to a light stand and a reflector holder, or basically just a piece of plastic PVC tube. All right, this one I highly recommend if you're going to do stuff professionally and you're going to do it like I do as a solo entrepreneur, or even with a very small crew. You want stands like this so that you can drape this cloth over the stand and then pull it up to a height that you want and then leave it. And right now, there is a beautiful reflector to my left. Hands-free, you can now shoot me, I can do my hosting bit, and I can get the job done. Of course, I'm framing it a little bit wide angle right now so that you can see the arrangement of the lights. But in reality, if you shoot just a head and shoulders shot like this, you won't see these two things, and I'll give you my performance. Okay, guys? Right. So here are the things that you can do, just to recap. To be good at lighting is to control light. That's it. All right? Just because you bought a video light doesn't mean your lighting is going to be great. You can take any kind of light. Right? I could substitute this video light here and put a normal house lamp. If I know how to shape it, if I know how to control it, if I know how to change the color temperature, I am the master of my scene. The lights don't control you, you control the lights. All right? Thank you very much. This video is about controlling the shape of your light. If you need more examples or more details on how this is done, and if you want to see some results, let me know in a WhatsApp message, and I will contemplate making another video. Thank you very much. Next video coming up soon.